Alright, here are my thoughts for Iron Man 3 coming out May 3rd, 2013. Now, let's first talk about the trailer. Now, the trailer shows that Tony is a lot more serious. He seems to be suffering like post-traumatic stress disorder because he says that, he can't, sleep, and when he does, he has nightmares, and that New York has really kind of opened his eyes. Um, we see him testing out his new armor, which I'm pretty sure is extremist, especially since in the trailer we see that he's having surgery for something, which might be him getting extremist installed. And when the trailer opens, we see him walking out of a building. A lot of people say it's rehab, since they did talk about the demon in the bottle story, which could still come into play. But my guess it may be like he's like have this is after Extremis has been installed. We also see Rhodey, who is now Iron Patriot, which a lot of people have had issues with, but I think could be a big thing for the movie, which I'll talk about later. And then finally, we see Mandarin. He has a big monologue in here, and he talks about how he sees himself as a teacher. And his first lesson is showing that heroes aren't real. Um, Now, Mandarin has been kind of like this, has been like a mixed feeling with me. Because, first off, apparently they didn't want to use Mandarin because they didn't want to bring magic into Iron Man. Now, first off, um, yeah, Mandarin's rings aren't magic. Like there have been several stories where they've said it's magic, but um, those are either alternate universes or just stories that they've retconned. It's like Scarlet Witch, and their alien technology. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if Fing Fang Foom made an appearance in that. The reason he's there is that Fing Fang Foom was one of the ships that uh, the Chitauri used in Avengers. I wouldn't be surprised if that turned out to be Fing Fang Foom. Um, I know some people would be a little disappointed in that, but personally I think that'd be okay. But yeah, like the rings better have a reason, because they're on his, because they're there, and like it'd just be silly if he had those rings on just because his organization are called the Ten Rings. Um, but his personality seems to be very close to Mandarin. A lot of people were kind of upset about that. Like, oh, he should, like, Ben Kingsley shouldn't be Mandarin. Like, he looks silly. He looks stupid. I think he looks pretty cool. I think he does look the part of Mandarin, and he does seem to have the character down. Hopefully, um, this one scene isn't going to be the best scene that he has. Hopefully, he has many great scenes. Um, then we have the biggest thing in the movie is that the armors get destroyed. Yeah, Tony's mansion gets attacked by Mandarin, and Tony in the Iron Man armor is being dragged down, and he finally just falls into the water, and seems to be getting crushed by the debris from his house, which I'm kind of curious of how that's gonna go down. Um, Now, I'm really kind of curious if this might be a two-parter. In fact, I would like that to be a two-parter because it the trailer gave me the feel of Demon in the Bottle and Armor Wars. Like maybe yeah, Tony does kind of go through a rehab thing, but also starts to attack people and because they're using his technology. Because AIM is also involved. We see this one guy. I forgot the actor's name. He's driving me crazy. People that remember his name, please tell me. I'm drawing a blank right now, but he shows up in here, and he's apparently the head of AIM. Whether or not he will be like MODOK or something, who knows? He'll probably just go by MODOK's real name, um, which I think would be okay. Like I know, like they really couldn't do MODOK in a movie, but you know they could surprise me. Like I didn't know they were gonna do Thanos. But yeah, like this trailer is really awesome, and I'm just hoping that the movie itself will be equally as good. Um, And that's all I really gotta say about this. Like, I really enjoyed the trailer. I hope the movie's really good too. Now I'm gonna stop repeating myself. Goodbye.